This is an unboxing video for an axe head that I bought on eBay for restoration. This is the first axe head I've bought on eBay. I've done 3 other axe restorations, but I was looking for a full-size felling axe. What's going to be in this box is a True Temper flint edge jersey pattern. And I just chose that pattern. I like the looks of it. I have a Michigan pattern and it's okay, but you can get one of those. They still sell those at Home Depot, and these older patterns seem to be harder and harder to find. So that's the pattern I chose. And like I said, this is just an unboxing video, so I'm going to take it out and we'll see what we got. So first impressions, when I take a look at this, first of all, it exceeds what my expectations were from winning the auction. And the reason I say that is because, you know, when you're looking at pictures on the internet, it's hard just to tell just exactly how much damage is done, how bad any rust is, or how truly heavy the pitting is. And right away when I looked at the pictures for this auction, it was well patinaed, but didn't seem to have any heavy pitting. And rust doesn't bother me, because that comes right off with some sanding or a wire wheel. But heavy pitting can affect the integrity of the steel. So for those reasons, this one caught my eye. Seemed to be very little pole damage, slight mushrooming. So what all am I looking for in an axe for restoration? The bit should be free of heavy rust pits. It should have its original profile. You know, I'm looking if there was some big nicks out of the cutting edge, and somebody previously had to completely reprofile the edge. This one appears to have the original profile. In fact, I don't know how good the light is, if you can see this, just this line right here. I mean, it has the original, I can see the original bevel from the manufacturer. There's one very minor chip right here, but it's so minor that doesn't even worry me. I'm not going to try to reprofile the edge to get rid of that. I'll just sharpen this, and as I continue to sharpen this over time, that's just going to go away. If it had a big chip out of it, something really major, I wouldn't even have bid on it. It has a really good stamp. Everything is really deep and legible. Works a little bit faded here, but that doesn't bother me. That could just be from over time. It's very difficult to tell, to actually find the actual age of this axe. I know it was made, you know, somewhere between 1949 and 1983, and that is all you can find on aging, anyways, at True Temper on the internet. I mean, that's sort of a vast time frame. This one, just from the patina, I mean, it looks older than newer, but I restored some other tools, and it's much easier to find out exactly, you know, within a year or two of when that tool was manufactured. With these, at least with this brand, very difficult. I have no idea when this tool was made within that time frame. So we talked about the bit. I'm looking, as we already talked about, to the pole. How mushroomed is it? This has very minimal mushrooming. In fact, on some other axes I've done, it's been more severe. I've ground this down. This is so minimal. I'm not gonna do any grinding to this. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave the patina. There's no rust on it. I mean, all I have to do to this axe is reheft it, and I'm gonna put a new bevel on it, and put a good edge on it, and then this one is done. There's some slight mushrooming here, where it was either used to pound something off, or somebody, when they went to reheft it to get it off the old handle, was hammering it here. That's very minimal. That doesn't bother me. That's just character. I'm looking, does the eye, is it centered? You know? As we look here, there is some rust inside the eye. But no pitting, just surface rust. So I'll clean that out with some solvent and some brush, and let's oil that, and that's done. You know, is it centered? Do I have a consistent thickness here? I'm looking for any cracks, any hairline fractures, anything that's going to affect the performance of it. I'm not a collector with dozens of axe heads. I have just a few, 6 or so, and they're all brought back to a working condition. I want this axe to function. This isn't just going to go on a mantle or be displayed. You know, this is going to be a working axe. Trying to think of what else I might be looking for. What else might cause me concern? But I think that's about it. This is a real fine example. Very pleased with the condition of this axe. It really, so the other axes I've restored were either, sort of garage sale finds, or things I've picked up over time. We actually, physically held it, inspected it before you either bought it or decided to do a restoration on it. Doing it over the internet's different. There's some anxiety before getting it. Is there something I didn't see in a picture? Is there some sort of, something I wasn't told in the description? Very pleased this time. Alright. So, I think I'll do a couple more videos after this one. The next thing I'm going to do on this head is probably oil it quite well. There's some slight surface rust right here. I think if I oil it, wipe it off, and re-oil it, that'll come off. I'm going to do some slight filing here just to bring this edge back, and then go through a series of stones to put the final edge on it. I may do a video on that, and then a separate video on putting a new heft on it. So that's where we're at with this. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your view, and take a look at my next video. Thank you.